Hello everyone, I am Grand Cat and welcome to another Grand Cat review. Today we are going to be looking at the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Punk Frogs. We have all four here. Of course, they all arrived second-hand, as you might have saw in previous videos. But we are going to go through them one at a time, and we are going to start with the one who is sort of the leader, who is a Gengis Frog, or Gengis, obviously named after Genghis Khan. Of course, all the four punk frogs were all named by Shredder. They were created in the original cartoon when Krang was supposed to send mutagen to Shredder to create a new mutagen army, and instead, because of the ion storm, the mutagen wound up in Florida and turned these frogs into the punk frogs that you see here today. So the frogs are all very, very similar. They do have this double knee joint here, which goes all the way up. They've got very cool flexibility, can very easily go into the high kicks. Forward, not so much, similar to many Neca things. Why is this not focusing? There we go. The arms go all the way around, fully extend outwards. Got a lot of posability and a lot of flexibility with these guys, and they only have the one elbow joint here. They do have the rotation. I don't know if it has bicep swivel or not. Oh, it does have bicep swivel. Okay, just barely. It's not really necessary or required. And yep, there we go. So these are about the same height as the turtles, as they're supposed to be, because they're essentially meant to be the alternate versions of the turtles. Of course, named by Shredder, who, instead of going for Renaissance artists like Leonardo, Donatello, etc., they instead went for heroes of his, which was Genghis Khan, Rasputin, the Mad Frog, Attila the Frog, and Napoleon Bonafrog, which of course was Napoleon Bonaparte. So let's look at his accessories. He comes with a second head, which is just more of a smiling head rather than this kind of sort of grimace he's got on his face. So I'm not sure what one we're planning to use yet. Haven't fully decided. He comes with this cage. Now, I don't remember this from the show. Maybe it's like the second time he comes into it. Maybe this is when Leatherhead captured them. That was something that happened later on. They've also got their ridiculous disguise. Let's try putting that on and see what that looks like. It actually sits pretty well, so there we go, you can sit like that for just a while. All four of the frogs come with the little original miniature frog that they initially came with, so you can just sit there. They also come with the turtle communicator, which is a pretty cool thing. Let's just quickly focus in on that to show that off. There we are. So it's quite cool, it's quite detailed as well on both sides, the front and the back. So of course there's a few different Turtles communicators. There was the one that had a little flap that opened like that, and then there's this one which opens downwards. So it's quite cool that they've given that with the frogs. Of course, Attila the Frog comes with his patented axe, his battle axe, which is his weapon. And the frogs each come with alternate hands. So he has two sets of closed fists, as one can see here. Once again, out of focus for some very irritating reason. And this one comes with pointy fingers, so that he can do essentially a Daniel Bryan yes chant. Not sure what that's about. So I don't think we're going to use too many of the alternate hands or the alternate heads. I'm trying to decide, whenever I do these I always think of how do I want these to look. So let's put the axe in this hand, we'll see how that looks. So Gengis is sort of the leader. There isn't really a leader. The frogs don't really get enough screen time to have proper personalities, proper different personalities. They're all very similar. I'm going to just pop that hand off there, and we're going to replace it with the pointing hand, which should just push in with just a little bit of effort. And there we go. And if we do something like that, then I think that is going to be what we're going to aim for at the end here. Now these legs are very, very loose. They seem to really want to move, which means standing up is going to be a real pain here. But I think we want to do something like that, because obviously the 4 frogs are going to be positioned all together. I'm not really looking at the camera. There we go. And what we've got to decide is how are we going to get the 4 frogs to stand together. That is what you always want to think about, is when you want to place these on the shelf, what position are they going to be in. Well, that is it for Genghis Khan. Next episode, we're going to be looking at Rasputin the Mad Frog, so please join us for that. If you enjoyed this video, give us a like, share and subscribe, and if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so you can see when more of these videos go up, and we will see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.